Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca, and this is Cruise Wars Volume 12.
Cruise Wars!
Yeah, so we are back. It's a new week, new topics. Cruise Wars, where we go to war weekly over the hottest topics in cruising. Cruise Wars Volume 12, Jenny.
Volume 12.
You ready to rock this?
Let's do this.
By my count, I've won the last 11.
Okay.
But that's just me counting.
All right. So those that have not been with us before, what do we do?
What is Cruise Wars? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
So what we do is we've taken some of the hottest topics in cruising. Each week we identify 8 topics, and then we talk about 3 of them. What we do is we write the topics on an index card. We put it in this bowl right here, and then we draw them out one by one, and we roll a 20-sided die, and we argue whether we're for the topic or whether we're against it. Now we have 5 topics that survived last week, and we have 3 new topics. Jenny, do you want to tell the people what the 5 old topics were?
Absolutely.
Let's hear it.
Let me get them out of the bowl, and then we'll put them back into the bowl. All right. Are you ready, Tony?
I am. I'm as ready as I can be.
Are you ready for last week and the week before's? I wonder if any of them have made it through the whole 11 weeks.
We need to start writing on these things when they went in the bowl.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the first one. Should you reuse your towels or get new ones each day? Should you call the ship a boat? Should cruise lines allow bottled water or drinks?
That one's been in there a while.
That one's been there a while. Should you travel the day of your cruise? Should you check luggage or carry it all on? Those are good ones. Tony, what new ones do we have?
Those are the 5 old ones?
Yeah, over at our Facebook cruising community, Lido Loca cruising community. We had a post out there this week, and we had some great responses to that.
None of these came from that. No, seriously, though, if you want to get your topic discussed on Cruise Wars, leave it in the comment below or come over to Facebook. Tell us what your favorite topic that you like to lose your mind over, and it might just end up on the show. You don't know. These 3 did. Some of them came off of that post. Some of them came from the comments.
Cruise Wars!
Some of them came out of Jenny's head. Numero uno. Should you leave your kids at the kids' camp on the cruise ship? Should the cruise line compensate you for acts of God? Number 3. Should the drink package cover drinks on the cruise line private islands?
That's a good one. They're all good ones.
They're all in the bowl. We give it a little mix, just a brief mix, just to mix the topics up. Ooh, my arm's getting tired.
All right, that's enough. Uh-oh. One fell out because you mixed it so well. Don't touch it. Okay. So I believe I went first last week. So
what?
That means that you get to go first this week. And last week we also implemented something new, right?
Yeah, so we're arguing more than once. We used to just, I would argue, Jenny would argue, and then we would leave it at that. But now there's a chance for a rebuttal. The main argument, we might do 2 rebuttals, I don't know, but I'm going into the bowl. This is the part of the show where we like to remind you that hashtag Team Tony is what all the cool kids are using.
Team Jenny. Cruise Wars.
Oh, it's a new topic, Jenny.
A new one.
Should the cruise lines compensate you for acts of God?
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Acts of God.
Or Mother Nature.
Or Mother Nature. One of those things. Basically, what we're talking about is if you have to cancel a port because of a hurricane, or if the seas are too rough and the tender boat can't make it to your favorite island, should the cruise lines compensate you for something they really had no control over?
And you are for it.
I am for the cruise line compensating you for an act of God.
You gonna get the timer?
Oh, sure. I just thought I'd already won this argument. I don't know why.
No, you didn't. We didn't even begin. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
All right. Time starts now.
Look, I save up all year to go on my cruise vacation. I meticulously research the port of calls that I would like to go to. I want to swim with the stingrays in Aruba. I want to go to the street market in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And look, I want to get a piece of key lime pie in Key West, Florida. I got all that on my cruise. I laid out my dollars. I paid my money. 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 And you're going to say I can't go because the seas are rough, because a little storm is rolling in. Look, if you want to make that call, if you don't want to try to take the ship where you know you can take it, then I need to see a pretty significant refund on the money that I've laid out. I paid my money with some expectations, and you're going to disappoint me. Sorry, the captain's determined the waters are a little rough today, and the tender can't get you over to the beach. I say baloney. Baloney. Get me to the island, give me my excursion,
Time's up.
Or give me my money back.
You're done. You went over your time.
Hashtag I paid my money. Hashtag the timer don't apply to me. Hashtag. Jenny, I don't even know why you would waste your time because my argument was so fresh, so solid. But you will be arguing...
Hashtag the rules don't apply to Tony.
Look, let's just follow the rules here. You shouldn't be talking when I'm talking.
All right, I'm ready.
You're going to be arguing that the cruise line doesn't owe you a thing when you went for acts of God. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay. So when you book a cruise, the cruise lines tell you, hey, we're not going to give you back anything if something happens. Act of God, Mother Nature, whatever have you, they don't owe you anything. All right, should they give you back the taxes and the port fees? Yes, absolutely, and they do. So, they don't really owe you anything. Get some insurance. Sometimes that covers it. And you know what? You're on a cruise. So who cares? Who cares? Just because you couldn't get that lobster roll at Key West, it doesn't matter. You're still on a cruise. You're still going to have fun on that ship. And just enjoy it. Roll with the punches. That's all. Just be calm, cool, collective. If those things happen. All right, I'm done. Are you going to fight back?
Yes. Yes, I am.
What?
Because what you said was absolutely crazy.
All right. Well, your fight back time starts now.
You said just roll with the punches. You're on a cruise. Who cares? Look, why would I even schedule a port if I didn't care if I was going to go there or not? It's the cruise company's job to get me to where I'm going. You don't get on Southwest Airlines going from Nashville up to Detroit, and when they drop you off in Phoenix, you don't go, well, hey, man, I was on a plane. Who cares?
Well, because they're on
Who cares? Look,
you get delayed on an airplane.
Yeah, you get delayed on an airplane,
cancellation.
And you still end up in Detroit. They're not going to, they make it up to you.
Well, cruise ships have certain time frames that they have to stick with.
Yeah, well, they should figure it out, wait it out, and get you to your port. It's not fair that you paid all that money.
But then you're not going to get to your next one.
You paid all that money for your port, and you didn't even get to go. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Jenny, but look, you give me what I paid for, or you give me back some money. That's all I'm saying.
Food.
I'm going to get food either way.
And lodging.
Either way. It's BS. They owe me. They
don't owe you anything.
That's the risk they take.
The time is up.
That's the risk they take by being a cruise line.
What's the next one? That's the risk you take going on the cruise.
Why do I got to take the risk? I'm paying the money for the service. Let's just take it down low. What do you think? Are you owed anything for some natural disaster act of God? Or is it part of the risk that you take when you go cruising? We're not going to sell this here. Leave a comment below. Team Tony. All right, Jenny, topic number 2.
Really, Team Tony?
I didn't say a thing.
I'm not even going to say Team Jenny because you know what? That's what everybody feels in their heart anyway. How could you not be Team Jenny? Come on. All right. The next one. Should you check luggage or carry it all on?
No, nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the timer, Tony. I'm going to roll a die, and I have 19.
So that means you are against...
Well, how can I be against or?
Should you check luggage or carry it all on? All right, we'll do it over.
Yeah. So this will be 4, and this will be against. Right?
Look, it's happening in real time, folks. We're gonna make this question. Jenny is gonna argue that you should not check your luggage. That you should only carry it on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How about that? Cruise Wars on the fly.
Cruise Wars on
Jenny's
the fly.
going to argue that you should only carry on your luggage, and I'm going to say that you should check it in. So, Jenny, are you ready?
I am ready.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts.
Wait. I'm for carrying everything on?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right, Jenny, are you ready to argue that you should only carry all your luggage on, no checked luggage?
Absolutely.
1 minute on the clock.
Okay, so I pull up, and guess what? I don't know who works for the cruise line unless they have a tag on. Sometimes it's so rushed that no, you don't even know who you're giving your luggage to. So you know what? Who knows if it's going to get to your room? Who knows if it's going to get to your room before dinner time? Always carry your stuff on. Fit it all in one bag because you know what? Then you're not going to overpack. You're going to have everything you need right then and there as soon as you get into your cabin. Lug it all around with you. You know nobody's going to go through it. You know it's going to be ready for... You're going to have your clothes for dinner. You're going to have your bathing suits. You're going to have your underwear. Even though some people only bring 3 pairs of underwear for an 8-day cruise.
This isn't about me.
But yes, just carry it on. Everything is with you. You don't have to worry what time. Is my luggage going to be here? Am I going to be able to go to the main dining room? Am I going to be able to go to the steakhouse dressed appropriately? Just carry it on. Don't check it in.
Time is up, Jim.
What if they lose your luggage?
Your
That
time
would
is
be a
up.
danger.
Your time is up.
Danger, stranger.
I'm going to tell
Team
you
Jenny.
why checking luggage is the only way to go and trying to carry it all on is ridiculous.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Of course you have to check your luggage. What are you, like a pack mule? You're going to carry like a suitcase and a duffel bag and a backpack? What are you afraid of? You're afraid they're going to lose your luggage? Yeah, I'm sure there's a bag that goes missing from time to time. But 9 out of 10 times, I would say 99 out of 100 times, it's not going to happen to you. Look, it's dumb. Don't get in my way with your carry-on, your duffel bag while I'm trying to get to Guy's Burger. Act like a human being, right? You're going on a 7-day cruise. Pack a suitcase like an adult. Give it to the porter. Are you afraid you got to tip $2? Come on, come off the $2. Give your luggage to the person. Get it delivered to your room and enjoy your cruise. And quit disrupting other people from enjoying their cruise. I don't want to be on the Lido deck trying to enjoy my Guy's Burger, watching you carry stuff around like you're a homeless person. Look, drop your bags at your room, get your stuff checked, and seriously, stay out of my way with your stupid carry-on luggage. I ain't got time for it.
All right, time's up.
These people with camels.
Now I get to fight back. Are we ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to give you 1 minute on the clock? You don't get to work the clock.
Maybe I need 3 or 4 minutes to fight that.
You extra time taker. 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
So listen, when you have to, when I'm sitting in the main dining room and you walking in your bathing suit because that's the only thing that you brought with you, instead of, come on, really? Carry it on. What's the big deal? You know what the big deal is? You're going to try to borrow my pink shirt because you're not going to have any clothes. I'm done.
Look, if you lose your luggage, just sit in your room and cry about it. Don't be coming down in the dining room. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I paid my money.
And how
I don't need to
dare
see. I don't
you
need to see you wandering around. Come on, man. Look, pack a big bag and pack some clothes in your carry-on and be done with it.
Overpacker. If you have to check it in, you're an overpacker. Let's move on. Let's go. Question number 3, sir.
What do you think?
It's all yours.
One bag to the porter, one bag in your hand, carry it all on. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I don't feel like these are mixed.
You don't think they're mixed good enough? How come? I'm going to bite your hand. Put it down, Anthony. Pick a topic. Let's go. Let's get this argument going.
Should you travel to the cruise port on the day of your cruise? And I'm going to be arguing that you should travel to the cruise port on the day of your cruise.
Okay. So you're for it.
I'm for it.
All right. And your timer starts now.
Look, I work very hard. I have a limited amount of vacation time. And guess what? Planes work. All right? Thousands of flights every day. They pick you up at 8 o'clock. They drop you off at 9 o'clock. No big deal. Why am I going to go a whole day early from Charlotte to Miami so I can pay the expense of a hotel room, so I can buy some crazy jacked up food, when look, I could work that day, I could get a plane in the morning and get on a cruise ship in the afternoon. It's simple logistics, people. That's travel. What are you're so afraid that you're going to not be able to get on the boat at 8 o'clock and get your guy's burger and be the first person to have your butt in a chair on the Lido? Come on. Let's be reasonable. First of all, don't mess your employers over like that. Don't take an extra day to do nothing. Work your job, catch a flight in the morning, and get on a cruise ship. It's just that easy.
It's over.
Well,
your time is done.
Lazy slacker. I'm on vacation mode. Vacation mode. Really? Man, my blood pressure is spiked up. All right, Jenny.
You do look a little red there.
Jenny, you were going to tell us why you should, I guess, go in a day early to the cruise location.
That's right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1 minute on the clock.
Let's go.
Your time starts now. Jenny, you have to wait until I say your time starts now.
Well, back that up now because you wasted 5 seconds of mine.
You've only got 50 seconds left.
No. You better start that over, sir.
Your time starts now.
No, come on. And you're messing me up.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Time starts now.
All right, so listen. You work all year long. You have certain amount of vacation time. Go down the day before. Relax. Enjoy. Because you know what? When you go through the terminals to get onto the ship, that is kind of like a rush, and get on the ship. And listen, you pay for that first day when you're on the cruise ship. So yes, get on as early as you can. Check in at 11. The first time slot that is open, get up there and get your guy's burger. Get your Lido buffet. Get your blue iguana on Carnival, whatever. Yes, you deserve to get there on time. You pay for it. And you know what? Who wants the hassle of the thought process of, oh my goodness, it is, we're leaving, we get a flat tire. Anything could happen going to that port. And you know what? Airplanes are not that reliable. There's ice.
Look, your extra time's even over, Jenny.
Whatever. You messed me up in the beginning.
How long
you messed up my train of thought. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
I did not hear anything there that would compel me to change my mind. Look, hashtag travel the day of the cruise. Be an adult. Like, are you going to live in fear your whole life? Like,
anything could happen.
You could trip going up the gangway and ruin your whole cruise. Look, don't waste.
Do you want to get on the cruise with
waste your time.
Grease on your hands from a flat tire?
Look, when's the last time you had a flat tire? Are we playing probabilities here? It's crazy.
How about that snow?
They just try to scare you. You're trying to scare people, Jenny. Quit trying to scare people. Just get there with enough time to get on the cruise ship. Take an early flight.
Who wants that anxiety?
Drive overnight.
Because that ship's not waiting for you.
Quit wasting your money. Quit screwing your employers over. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, stop it. You work hard.
Is this my time or your time? I mean, look, when it comes to Cruise Wars, Jenny, could you just follow the rules?
It's our time.
Could you just follow the rules? Just follow the rules, Jenny. I don't even think I got the... Hashtag fly
Team
in
Jenny.
10 minutes before the cruise.
Hashtag Team Jenny is always right. All right. So now what...
I've been bullied long enough in this Cruise Wars. What do you guys think? Should you travel in the day before you cruise, or should you travel the day of your cruise? All right. Now, what were you going to say, Jen?
Are we ready to know how we really feel?
Yes. Let me shake off this angst. And now we will tell you how we feel about the topics tonight in Cruise Wars. The honest dirt. What was the first question?
Okay. The first question was, should the cruise line compensate you for acts of God? What do you think, Tony?
I don't think they should. So when you go cruising, and if this is new information to you, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but you take a risk when you sign up for a cruise. It's spelled out in their contracts. Most of us don't read contracts. I understand that. Most of us don't read end user agreements. But
because I paid my money.
Clearly spelled out is that sometimes acts of God, nature's going to change the way your cruise goes, and the cruise line's not going to compensate you for that. We have seen cruise lines do that, and it's nice when they do that. But if you expect that every time something changes, anytime something changes that you should be compensated, I think you're going to be disappointed, because it's just not that kind of deal. Yeah, I mean, nobody controls the weather. And so to think that you get owed something, most of the time you're not going to get it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and it's nobody knows what's going to happen, like you said, with the weather. They have no control over that, just like we don't have any control over that. Our first cruise was something that they kind of had control over,
right.
And they compensated us, and they compensated us well, and it wound up being a wonderful cruise. And I think they really try to make everybody happy, and they can't help. I mean, really what they're doing is just making sure that you are in safety at all times.
Yeah, our ship broke, and because the ship broke, they gave us some sort of compensation. So, but yeah, I wouldn't expect that if all of a sudden I couldn't go to a port because the weather wasn't safe. I would assume that I wouldn't get anything for that.
Right.
So.
Is it disappointing? Absolutely. Yeah. But they can't help it.
Cruising can be risky.
That's right. But you know what? Then you got the casino. You have the shows. You have the food.
Yeah.
You have a good time.
All right, so our number 2 question is whether you should check your luggage on or not. How do you feel about that, Jenny?
So I would love to be able to just check in and not have to... no, I would love to just carry on and not have to check anything in. On our last ship, there was a gentleman that I saw when we were getting off that all he had was a duffel bag. And I'm like, how cool would that be just to travel with a duffel bag and that be it? But, I mean, could it possibly be done?
Yeah, so I think for me, I think it would be great if we could just carry everything on. We haven't got to the place yet where we're able just to pack that amount. And so we still need the big suitcase. If we could somehow not have the big suitcase and get all of our stuff on board, I would like to carry stuff around. It really doesn't bother me to see people carrying their luggage around on the Lido deck. But yeah, if I could do it, I would do it. I'm not afraid that I'm not going to get my luggage. I'm not afraid of people stealing my stuff. That kind of stuff doesn't come into mind. Just the ease of having one bag that I can just drop off, and then when I leave, just take it with me, sounds really appealing. More so than losing stuff. But yeah, I would carry it all on if I could figure it out.
And you know what? Our luggage has always been there, and I don't know what it would be like if that big bag didn't come. So that sometimes does come into play in my head, like, oh my goodness, I only have, 2 outfits that for the whole cruise. And so eventually someday, maybe we can be those people that you have a duffel bag and I have a duffel bag. That would be fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
All right, Jenny, what is the last question?
The last question of Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars number 12.
Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars episode 12.
Hashtag Team Tony.
Really? I don't even have to say it anymore. Leave it in the comments because I love reading those comments and all they say is hashtag Team Jenny. All right, so our last question is, should you travel on the day of your cruise?
No. No, not for any long distance. I mean, I think the argument's valid. Hey, planes don't mess up very often. It's very rare that you get a flat tire. But guess what? I have missed a connection flight before. I have been delayed before, and I've had a flat tire. So it's not that far out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
And I think most people have been had their travel plans disrupted by traffic or so. For me, knowing all those things, having that life experience, I'm just going to give myself an extra buffer of 12 to 24 hours by showing up early for my cruise.
And listen, I'm the anxiety queen, and I'm the what if queen. So, no, I definitely want to be there the day before, and I don't like that hustle and bustle. You know, the day of the cruise should be as relaxing as possible, stress-free as possible. And listen, we had a friend over in the cruising community. Her plane got delayed because of weather, and she just jumped in the car and they drove down to Florida and they made their cruise because she had that 24-hour buffer.
Right.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
because if she didn't, she wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. Right. All right, guys. Well, what do you think? Leave your comments below. Let us know. Some good topics on Cruise Wars 12.
Yeah, and listen, a lot of those topics are like personal preference, but like that last one, really go down the day before.
Jenny's a big advocate of that. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, that's Cruise Wars Volume 12. Cruise Wars.
Volume
Team 12.
Team Jenny.
Who won
Team
the day?
Jenny.
Who won the day? Is it hashtag Team Tony? Hashtag Team Jenny? It's always hashtag Team Lido Loca.
It is.
Even when I win. And but hey, did you like this video? Do us a favor, hit that like button.
Yes.
Also leave a comment below. Let us know your topic for Cruise Wars. Come join us over at the Lido Loca cruising community on Facebook to keep the lively debate going.
Twitter and Instagram.
We
have fun over there too.
All of our links to social media are in the description below. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I guess that's it for this week, Jenny. But Cruise Wars 12 in the books. I guess until the next time, people.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Team Jenny.
I can't believe you sullied the see you on the Lido with your shameless plug for support.
We'll see you guys on the Lido.
Editing this video. Hashtag Team Tony. See you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido. Bye.
Bye.